So it seems as though Kavicular has went to Paris. Awkward moment. Kavicular tried dropping American game on French Stacy's in Paris. Now, I think I played a couple seconds of this and I noticed that just a couple seconds. I didn't play the whole video, but I noticed that what he was saying to them was not bad at all. Actually, it was very good. But this is cold approaching, right? And I'm curious to see what they say, because he walked up to these girls, these women, respectfully.
Bonjour. I'm American, so I don't really speak. You speak English? Well, you look very beautiful. What are you guys up to later tonight? A restaurant. You don't want to spice it up a little bit and hit like a club or something? Not tonight? All good. Well, I hope you guys enjoy your dinner. Take care of yourself. Yeah, not.
You see, it was a nice, light interaction, and it wasn't too overbearing. He didn't talk too much. He knew when to leave. He said the right things. It was a positive interaction, honestly.
They wasn't feeling it, so I just off.
He knew, he knew when to leave. He saw the body language, the responses. He's done this before. Now I remember him saying that he can't talk to women unless he's drunk. I wonder if he's drunk right now.
Don't look me up though. I could.
He tried to 1v4. So he has confidence. He walked up to all 4 of these women just to shoot a shot.
Yeah.
Have a good time in Paris. I hope you will enjoy it.
All right, take care of yourself. Bye.
Goodbye. Bye.
Sure.
Wait a minute, that's
The interaction was not that bad. She shot him down nicely. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't got too much bad to say about what he did right there.
Clavicular. He looks like young Sheldon in the face. Ah, hell nah. The thing I like about all these experts that exist on the internet is when they go outside and interact with people in real life. When you're saying things to a phone screen, a camera, or a computer screen with nobody giving you any pushback or real world feedback on the advice that you have or things that you say, you can get off whatever that you want. And that's why this whole Clavicular situation is so interesting. He's built this brand off of looks being the ultimate cheat code to life. But recently, everything that was supposed to prove that this philosophy was correct and that he should be the go-to guy to listen to has actually been making him look worse. His plastic surgeries get him mocked by his own fans. His confidence seems to be shaken on stream. And now in Paris,
He does look
mocked by his own fans. His confidence
like look at that.
it seems to be shaken on stream.
Oh, he's got his eyes on. There's a lot of people there.
And now in Paris, his trip that he's taking is exposing the biggest problem with this whole image. Real life does not always reward clout like the internet does. If you're new to this and you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button. It's gonna go a long way for the channel. My subscriber count is basically my nose job. It's a vanity metric, but I still need it. We need people to subscribe to the channel ASAP. Now, back into the video.
Grab your mirror.
Oh, Moggs. Yeah, that's pretty good.
Did he say Moggs? Oh my god.
Right?
Way better, yeah.
Look at that. You can see the difference now. One side and the other.
I like it.
Yeah, and this is swollen.
Yeah, I can tell.
It will go away.
Way better. Moggs pretty hard.
Looks maxing may not be a new concept or conversation, but it seems as though Clavicular is taking it to an entire new level.
Yeah, I've never heard of it until he came up with looks maxing.
I think most people agree with the concept that, hey, maybe doing a little bit of push-ups, maybe doing a little bit of sit-ups, maybe cutting your hair, a new outfit as a way to make yourself more presentable for the world.
Calorie deficit, walk on the treadmill, or run.
A perfectly fine way to go about, you know, looks maxing or being more desirable to the person that you're trying to attract. And then in pops Clavicular, somebody that we've been following for the past couple of months, God knows why, probably because it's been force-fed down our timelines. Seeing his looks maxing journey, from weightlifting to peptides to taking literal drugs. And I'm talking about
That is an interesting take too, because I never heard of this dude until last year. Like I've never clicked on any of his videos. I don't know what platform he's on, but for some reason he just keeps showing up in my timelines as well. I don't know, like the algorithm is doing some 5-head play, and now I got videos of peptides showing up on my channel.
you know, illegal drugs in order to make his jawline look a certain way or make him not want to eat, to even putting an actual hammer to his face. Clavicular has done some of the most extreme things in the world when it comes to changing his physical appearance. And I will say it's had a bunch of different mixed receptions and reviews, but this one that he's doing now, this surgery kick that he's on, is totally, and I mean totally, not accepted by anybody in his community or beyond.
Michael Jackson just tipped 2.
Well, and neither was the meth thing that he was doing. he was doing some type of drug that everybody was like, what? You're doing that just so you wouldn't have to eat. It's crazy.
There's a Greek tragedy to this, a man of vanity who earned his riches pursuing beauty, and those same riches botched him in pursuit of more beauty.
Well, I obviously ascended, and everyone's gonna know it soon. I'll be vindicated and have the last laugh. I'll have the last laugh over all these fuckers. Give it like another couple of days when I'm in Paris Fashion Week, mogging to death. That'll be very, very easy. Don't even worry about it. All right, don't even worry about it.
It's not inherently about the surgery itself. I think people can identify that, hey, there might be some use cases for surgery, but it's this continued endeavor to do the extreme thing over and over again in order to
look better,
improve your appearance. I think it shows more of an insecurity about clavicular. This chase for self-improvement when you're never finished gets to the point where you're willing to go underneath the knife. This is why you even have some of his fans in his own chat making fun of him and cracking jokes on him. Because now it seems as though, one, he looks like young Sheldon, but two, he's never satisfied with the way that he looks.
Dr. Miami just tipped $3. Clavicular, I hope you are enjoying your new nose. I designed it to look like Gandhi. One question, why go to a butt doctor for a nose job? Giga gesture.
I can't. I do not even want to. Do not make fun of me. It's almost done recovering. Do not make fun of me. All right, please, do not make fun of me. Please.
Please do not make fun of me. Please. When you do stuff like that, that's when they're gonna make more fun of you. Oh my Jesus. You are something else.
Pinto just tipped $2. Hello, Braden. Good to see you are transitioning into a Jew more and more every day, including the no love from Tel Aviv.
I hate this is the worst job ever. I hate doing this. This is
what you're doing is the best job ever, because you can do whatever you want and get paid. You, on the other hand, are just never satisfied. There will be people who are just happy with nothing. And then there are people like you can have everything and still ain't happy.
I don't care.
Chop just tipped $2. Bro looks like Family Guy. It's over Clav, you are a joke. Dylan Latham took your legacy. It's over Chud Boy, you're lacy maxing.
I think it's fair to say that he's clearly self-conscious about his looks, not just because he's getting these surgeries, which of course is a clear indicator, but also due to the fact that when these people joke with him or poke and prod at all these surgeries, he's getting offended. Even when somebody goes and makes a clearly fake Dr. Miami account and sends him a DS message about how he made his nose, he still feels like it's just not good enough, or he feels ugly, or he feels like this is hurting him to the point where he's saying like, yo, this is not the job for me, etc., etc. This is the same audience that praised him for being attractive, thanked him for putting them on the path of getting their own looks in order, and said that, you know, you're one of the more better looking guys on the internet. Now they have turned heel on him and are saying, yo, you look like a doofy for going under the knife for ultimately the attraction of men. Because let's be clear, Clavicular has a girlfriend, and even his girlfriend thinks that this is a pointless surgery.
So
Really?
For what?
you didn't need this.
I mean, I wanted it. Well,
I agree, bro. At some point, you just gotta say stop. What? I don't understand. Like, if dude was like ugly, and then you would get it. But man, he really is very insecure. That's crazy. Like, insecure. He has so many followers, and in America, he could have his way with the women. And it's still not enough. Oh man, I pray I am never like that. It's never enough. I can't.
So painful.
it could always look better.
You could always look better.
Correct. It looks maxing.
This right here is the problem with looks
Looks
maxing
maxing.
culture.
It's
It's supposed to be
crazy.
something that's supposed to make you more confident, but scale starts tipping. Now you're constantly being rated by yourself and others. You're being measured, you're being compared, you're being picked apart. And before you know it, you're doing something super duper extreme in order to get your looks in order. And it may not always be as extreme as surgery. I think those extreme diets where you're only eating 2 dates a day falls in that same category, just on a different end of the spectrum. That wasn't supposed to be the thing about Clavicular. Clavicular propped himself up as a guy who beat the system, but now he just looks like somebody that's trapped inside of it. But it's okay though, because we weren't supposed to be the end all be all judges of this. He was supposed to go to where fashion and model culture and looks maxing is supposed to thrive. He was going to Paris to get validation from Paris Fashion Week and from the more conventionally attractive people.
Where was he walking at?
To get validation from Paris Fashion Week.
That's his walk.
and from the more conventionally attractive people over in Paris. But what happens when you get over to Paris and it still doesn't work out for you?
We have other friends coming. We'll see with them.
All right.
Well,
You're lost.
yeah, we'll let you guys have a good day. Dad, we'll just hand out the rest
Okay,
of them.
go.
Listen, I always say I have the worst game, so I don't claim to ever be something I'm not. I'm not.
That's another thing too. He does not have the worst game. Seriously, it wasn't even that bad. Whoever the hell said you're lost, you might need to get him from away.
I'm not a fucking pickup artist. I'm a fucking autist. You know, I'll tell you everything you need to know about looks maxing, but going up to chicks, not my specialty
Okay,
whatsoever.
then I'll teach you because French girls are different also, you know?
Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah, I'll tell you.
In Miami, you go up, you say, "Hey, slut, you want to fuck?" And it works.
Yeah, here it doesn't work like that.
Well, for me at least.
Clavicular is not working for you. The funniest thing about all this is that it's not just the awkwardness of the interaction. It's the fact that Clavicular even looks confused that there is some sort of awkwardness. Like he's thinking that all the things that he's playing.
He ain't never been nowhere before. That's the thing. People respond differently to different things. He's been to different places in America, but other than that, that's it.
And worked for and thought about and works where he's normally from should just work universally everywhere. He's out there talking as if his presence of just existing should just be enough for people. Like these, once he found out that these women of Paris weren't buying his shtick, but no, he doubled down. And quickly, it wasn't just the women of Paris, but Paris in and of itself showed him, nah gang, we don't rock with that.
Look at dude over here. That's so funny. Hold on.
Bro, be safe. Yeah, this is interesting demographics. I'll say that.
Walking around with a camera.
Paris ain't safe, bro. Fuck. Yeah, this is not safe. Bro, why is this so fucking ghetto here? Like, what is this? It's the most ghetto shit ever. Just the thing is, people are already fighting like just randomly on their own, so that shit turns into a brawl quickly.
Monsieur Clavicular.
It sounds like you need to learn how to fight then, Kavicular. Every place ain't sunshine and rainbows where you going.
Look like a petite baby. You know, walking around with bodyguards usually means that you are important, or at least it gives off that appearance, but not here. In this case, it almost did the opposite. Look at Kavicular's eyes in this situation as he walks around. He looks nervous. The whole thing feels forced, like he's trying to create this celebrity.
They got the black girls like recording this motherfucker like he's actually famous. Like, oh God.
Type image, and based off of the reception that the citizens are giving him, they don't really give a shit about nothing that he's got going on. And based off of people flipping him off and throwing water on him and just the general nasty stares and looks that he got, this isn't Clavicular taking over Paris. This is more like people want you gone. You look like an annoying douchebag. We really don't care about who you are, and you need to get up out of here fast. And about this guy walking through with this big black guy and a camera person, and suddenly the whole looks maxing God thing feels very, very fragile. Now he's running to the internet being full on delusional based off of his whole Paris experience. In a quote, he says, "I thought I did something wrong to upset people in France, but it turns out the French are impolite shitbags. Girls from the US are a lot more attractive than EU, simply because the gene pool was devastated."
Hell no.
During World War II. All the good genes died in war, while the physically unfit stayed back and reproduced. So I'm going to offer my looks maxing course 50% off to the French, because not only do they need it, but they also can't afford it at full ticket. So let me get this straight. You get rejected because you look like somebody tried to sculpt you in clay and mess.
And then you wanna say that about the French people. That's insane. That's what insecure people do when they don't have their way. They start talking shit.
Clavicular never actually questions his mindset in it all. He just kind of doubles down in this thing that only works on the internet. And I guess it makes sense because you're going to spend 90% of the time back behind your computer desk anyway, right? So like, who really gives a shit if it doesn't work, as long as you can sell somebody on the fact that it does work. I think the reason why this whole Paris situation hit the hardest to me is because, I mean, for what it's worth, people were already questioning Clavicular's looks. They were looking at him sideways. They were questioning the ideology. But when he put it to the actual test, it only gave more proof as to why, you know, it doesn't work. The Paris trip just gave it a new stage to prove that it didn't work. Clavicular's recent downfall is not that he got rejected in Paris or clowned for the surgery. The bigger issue is that he built this whole identity and the idea that looks equal power. But recently, the more he chases this power, the less powerful he actually looks in it. Paris was supposed to be proof that what he was doing was working, right? All of the drugs, all of the hammers, all of the going under the knife. People in his chat, in his community, in the States didn't understand it all. So he was gonna go to a place in space where they were going to truly appreciate it. And
no, they didn't appreciate that. Oh man, it looks like Paris isn't as dangerous as America is. Oh, hold on. Caution. Due to ongoing threat of terrorism and the potential for civil unrest. Oh shit. Never mind. But you might be going over there at the wrong timing, brother. It's not a good idea to go to Paris right now. Looks like here's his runway. Bro, it seemed like they know who he is. He's actually a model. That shit is crazy. Listen, a guy like that can pull somebody just as beautiful as this. The crazy thing is, why do these black women need his validation anyway? It's sad. Low racial self-esteem, for real, embarrassing us. We need to find him.
Met like the first time, like I didn't know about you the first time, and then
I even fuck him.
It's so stupid, like but I just don't give a fuck like about defending myself. Like people say like racist, sexist, like none of it is true, but I just don't care.
but you do you really not like
Why does it sound like a setup, by the way? Now that I think about it, why is that? Kavicular got his 50K chain stolen by this girl and didn't even notice? No way. That's not him. That must be AI right there. Bro, that is him. Oh my god. Yeah, this guy's just becoming content now. So I kind of feel sorry for him a little bit. You know, he got shot down a few times and all of a sudden this is content. Hey, learn and listen, I guess. What he need to do is just stop that looks maxing shit and do something else. You know, kind of like what Larry Wills did. And he's doing like boxing and wrestling now. He's not even throwing weights up like that no more. Do something else.